Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to factor polynomials using the special factoring pattern, the sum of two cubes. Now, before we look at the problem, I wanted to show you what the factoring pattern looks like. And the way that I did it is I used colors to help you differentiate where the known values are going to get plugged into the special factoring pattern. So the factoring pattern is whenever you have a polynomial that is in a to the third plus b to the third power, you can use the sum of two cubes factoring pattern to then factor that polynomial into a plus b times a squared minus a times b plus b squared. Now, the key thing, I want you guys to think about the special factoring pattern as a recipe or a rule or maybe even a puzzle in which each piece of the factoring pattern, you're going to take it from your polynomial and you're gonna put them in. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna look at my polynomial. I have my polynomial y to the third power plus 512. Now, right off the gate, you probably cannot see the special factoring pattern can be used. We will have to do a little bit of rewriting. The y to the third power, it's fine. We can see that this y is going to be our a. So we know that a is equal to y. So that's our missing piece. Now what we need to do is we need to find our b. So I'm going to look at my polynomial and I have to see if there's any way that I can rewrite this number 512. And just in the interest of time and for the purpose of instruction, I'm going to say that 512 is the same thing as 8 times 8 times 8, or 8 to the third power. And if you look closely, 8 to the third power falls in line with my special factoring pattern, which is b to the third. So I can take my polynomial and I can rewrite it. Let me just move this stuff around for a little bit. I can take my polynomial and I can rewrite it as y to the third power plus 8 to the third power. And now we see the polynomials begin to take shape of our sum of two cubes factoring pattern. I can readily see that my a, as I said earlier, is going to be y, and I can also see that my b is going to be 8. So what do I do now with those key pieces of information? I can take these key pieces of information and I can plug them into my recipe or my rule or my formula, whatever you want to call it. But I can plug them into my special factoring rule. So here we go. I'm going to rewrite this as a, or y in this case. I'm going to write this as y because I'm replacing my known values with my actual polynomial values. So y to the third power plus b, or 8 to the third power, is going to equal a, which is in this case y, plus b, which is 8, times a squared, which is y again, or y squared, minus a, which is y, and then we're going to multiply the a with the b, which in this case b is 8, plus b squared, which is 8 to the second power. Okay, so we get to this point, and one thing I want to make clear is The factored part is this part. This is the factored part of our special factoring pattern. So in essence, this is going to be our factored form. But we're not going to stop right there, because what we want to do is we want to rewrite this in simplest form. We want to simplify this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this a step further, and I'm going to say that y to the third power plus 8 to the third power is going to equal y to the third plus 8 to the third is going to, let me just rewrite it, y to the third plus 8 to the third is going to equal y plus 8 times y to the second. And remember, when we're multiplying variables with numbers, the numbers go in the front. So we're going to do 8y plus 64. And there you have it, guys. This is our factored form. And I'm going to do it in green to differentiate our final answer. This is our factored form of our polynomial y to the third power plus 512. So I hope you found this video tutorial helpful. Stay tuned for more math tutorials. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you soon.